A tense scene in Santa Fe today as hundreds of high schoolers walked out of class protesting state testing. They say they're sick of being judged by a test score.
Today, students across New Mexico walked out of class in response to the controversial PARCC test, which started in schools statewide today.
Hundreds of students from all over New Mexico walked out this morning. They say they hope their actions get the attention of state education officials and force them to make a change.
Students from a lot of schools took part in the protest.
Students tell us it isn't over yet. Today was just the beginning of their fight for less testing.
Another day of the PARCC protests, and students are again leaving the state tests blank and marching outside. This was the scene at Albuquerque High School.
Students in New Mexico's largest school district stood up and walked out Monday morning. From Sky 7, you can see a crowd protesting in front of Albuquerque's Highland High School. At Del Norte High,
It is much of the same over at West Mesa High. Students chanting against the new test that will be used to evaluate students and their teachers. Tomorrow they plan to conduct a sit-in instead of protesting outside. They will sit in class and refuse to take the test.
Same story in Rio Rancho.
We could be learning instead of taking a test that symbolizes how smart we are.
Students from South Valley Academy and Rio Grande High School walked to Atrisco Heritage.
We decided in order to get awareness, we need to group up with other schools.
I want to clarify that we're not here because we hate tests. We're not here because we're lazy. No.
Sky 7 also saw protests hitting the streets.
I feel like I'm learning things just to pass the test.
Again, we're more than just data. We're kids that need to be able to connect with our teachers.
We want to show the state that you can't put a test that none of us understand and none of us have been prepared for and give it to us.
We've had the same rules since Monday, and we've been really enforcing them and letting kids know that they need to stay focused on the purpose, and the purpose is not to come out here and wreak havoc. It's to come out here and let our voices be heard.
Students gathered outside to voice their anger about the PARCC exam, even after the district warned students they could get unexcused absences or even suspensions for taking part.
Superintendent Stan Brown's admitted last week even a group of legislators in Hobbs couldn't pass it.
And what they gave them was the 5th grade test. And a majority of them were unable to complete it.
All the students we spoke to saying they don't want to take the PARCC exam and hope
The government listens to us and they get rid of this test.